All right, tonight we're going to be planting out some Fallbrook striped cherry tomatoes. These are actually a wild cherry that grows here locally, Fallbrook, California. They're a red cherry tomato with a yellow stripe. So we're going to go ahead and show you how we plant these out and get them ready. So what we did is we took our peat moss, just standard peat moss, we sifted it real fine, and then we've pre-moistened it so it's nice and wet. If you squeeze it, it's not going to wring out a whole bunch. Just a little bit of water in there. So then what we have here is our trays that we're going to be using today. These hold 97 plants. So today is December 17th and we are preparing for the springtime. So we want to get everything started indoors, get them in these trays, get them ready. So that way come springtime, we're not starting with a seed, we're starting with a plant. So we're going to show you how we get this started. So basically after we've sifted this and we've gotten it nice and wet, we're just going to fill these up. All the way to the top, and then we'll just be dropping a seed in each one of these. And so we'll have 97 of these plants ready to go come springtime. And of course we're going to do several different varieties. But this is pretty basic. And I got these trays from a local nursery that they literally just throw these things away. So you don't have to spend a bunch of money to get started growing from home. I bought a bag of peat moss for 12 bucks. I harvested these seeds from a wild tomato grown locally, and I got the trays for free from a nursery. So I'm 12 bucks into this. I'm gonna have close to 100 plants come springtime. I don't need 100 plants, but guess what? I'll be able to give a bunch of these away, friends, family, get everyone started growing their own organic food from home. When you grow your own food from home, you can control what chemicals go into it. So we're going to do 100% organic fertilizers, and then you have organic tomatoes for your salsas and so forth. So that's basically it. I got these things filled to the top. I'll be planting a seed, one seed per tray, and then this is good to go. We're going to put it under a light. It'll take a couple of weeks to germinate, and these will be ready come springtime.
So why do you use peat moss to start all your plants?
Peat moss is a sterile base to get this started. So they don't really need a fertilizer to germinate. They just need something moist and then some light to get this warm. And it just takes a couple weeks to get going. But the peat moss is a great way to start it, and it's very inexpensive.
Okay. So do they need fertilizer at this young stage?
No fertilizer is needed at this point. Again, just the peat moss, a little bit of water, a little bit of light, and some time. No fertilizer given at this point.
So at this point, you've loaded all the peat moss into the cells. What's the next step?
Next step, one seed per tray. A lot of people like to do 2 seeds per tray, and then when the second one or when they both sprout, they just clip whatever's the taller or the shorter one of the two. I think that's wasting seed, so I just do 1 per tray. And if one doesn't germinate, I just put another seed inside of there. So we're just going to open these up. We'll put one seed in each one, and then we'll be good to go.
Perfect.